Good afternoon, you guys. How are you doing today? Welcome to Grandma's Keto Kitchen right here from Rock Hill, South Carolina. I'm going to give you just a few minutes to see who wants to hop on here. Have a brand new recipe today that I basically made up last night while I was sitting down trying to figure out what I was going to cook today. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this up a little bit. I will post the recipe when I'm done. I'll post the recipe so that you guys can try this out yourself. Today will be the first time that I tried it out. Like I said, I just made this up last night. So if it turns out really good, I'm going to give it a name, and I want you guys to help me with the name. And of course, I'll give you all like 24 hours to think about a name. Hi Vicki, thank you for watching. So I want to, as normal, if you guys are watching, if you will share this out while it's still live. You don't have to share out while it's live. You can just wait if you like till I post the recording. But if you'll share it out, either in a keto group, a low carb group, or any group that will allow you to post things like this, or just post it onto your page, and then comment shared in the comments. Your name will go in the March drawing, which is on the last Friday of this month. I'm not sure what day that is, 27th or the 28th. So I'll be doing a live drawing, and what I'll be giving you, most of you guys know that I drink the ketones. That's the reason I'm not gaining weight, even when I don't always do good, because it was my birthday week last week, you guys, and because it was my birthday week, I was going to just do one cheat day. I did not purpose to eat more than one time out, but I did, and we ate like, I think 3 days that we basically celebrated my birthday. So I went ahead and got on the scale, and guess what? I didn't gain anything, and which is really crazy. When you are on keto and you lower your carbs to a certain point, normally if you eat carbs you'll gain weight. Well, I know why I didn't, and it's because of my ketones, which is what I will be giving as a gift in the March drawing. This here's my challenge. I'm going to send out different flavors to you so that you can try the ketones. If you're on a keto diet, a low carb diet, Weight Watchers, low fat, doesn't matter what your diet is, and this is what's really crazy. Doesn't matter what diet you're on, you can still get into a state of ketosis by drinking these ketones, because it's exogenous ketones. It matches the ketones that your body naturally makes. So that's the reason. So anyway, here we go. We're going to make a recipe that I don't have a name for. It is a casserole, because casserole basically is when you put a bunch of stuff in there. I went ahead and fried up a pound of ground beef and drained it, because I went ahead and got the grease. I don't like the grease from ground beef. So I went ahead and drained all the grease off of it. And if you're on keto, you already know that it's really good to have fats, healthy fats into your diet, which is natural. Stuff that you don't have to go out, like vegetable oil, is not natural. What vegetable do you know you can get that much oil out of? Really? It's chemically based. So the fats that you eat on keto is naturally made, like out of the meat, out of bacon, stuff like that. So that's natural oils. Butter is natural because it comes from cream and salt, basically. That's it. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm trying to heat up my stove, because I cooked this a little bit ago, so it wouldn't take me a long time, because like I said, I know that a lot of times you guys are on here, and when you're on here, you are at lunch. All right, so now it's finally warming up. What I'm going to do is add the ingredients. I'll just go ahead and tell you the ingredients. You can go ahead and write them down, or you can wait for me to post it. I'll post it when I get a name. I'll post a name tomorrow. I'm waiting on you guys to help me name it. It's a pound of ground beef drained, 3 ounces of cream cheese, a half a cup of chicken broth, 1.5 cups of Parmesan cheese, a half a cup of heavy whipping cream, 1/2 a teaspoon of onion powder, 2 cans of drained green beans, and of course you can use fresh or frozen if you like. Cook them to your liking before you add them to this casserole. A half a teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of pepper, a 1/4 cup of chopped onion, and I like more onion, but I stayed at a 1/4 cup and of course added in the onion flavoring because I love the flavor of onion. but it's also high in sugars. Natural sugars, yes, but it's sugars that can spike your blood sugars. And half a cup of cheddar cheese, and I didn't put that on here, but a lot of you want to know, what do you snack on when you're on keto? There's different snacks. If you like chips, salty chips, you can make these, of course, but I went to Walmart. If you saw my other post this morning, you'll know what I found at Walmart. But anyway, whisps, you can get that at Kmart. I got it out of the deli section, and I crushed these up because I like crunch on my casseroles, and I'm not going to use breadcrumbs, so I figured, I'll take these chips and I'll just crunch them up and make a crunch. All right, so it's pretty warm in there now, so I'm going to go ahead and add in, let's see, I sauteed that. I'm going to be reading it because remember, I just wrote it last night. I'm going to add in my cream cheese until it melts a little bit. Alright, we're just going to stir it around in here, melt it up. Who else on here? Brenda. Hey Brenda, thank you for joining too. Let's see who else is on here. Brenda, Vicki, and it shows a bunch of people up there, but it's not showing me who they are. Do me a favor and say hi, so I'll know that you're watching. It really helps to know that I have somebody on here with me. Hi Ruby. I don't know Ruby, but Ruby has become a really good Facebook friend, and I appreciate you so much. She's been a blessing. All of you are a blessing. So I'm melting cream cheese. Hey Brenda. I am melting cream cheese into the ground beef. I'm just going to soften it, basically. I don't want to burn it, so I've cut my burner really, really low for this. I've had it sitting out for a while, so it should be a little bit. Hi Edna. Thank you for joining as well. Alright, so I have a 1/3 cup of cream cheese into a pound of ground beef that was drained. Now I'm going to add in some Parmesan cheese, and I have a 1.5 cups of Parmesan cheese, and y'all, cheese is really good on keto. Dump. Melt that up as well. Y'all like casseroles? What's y'all's favorite casserole? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to see if I can make your favorite casserole low carb. What's your favorite casserole? Woo, this Parmesan cheese is melting really nice. Got to be really careful to stir it a lot because you definitely do not want to burn the cheese. You don't want to burn the cream cheese. All right, to that I'm going to add in some heavy whipping cream and some spices. So for the heavy whipping cream, I have a 1/2 cup. 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream. I'm going to turn this up a little bit. And I'm going to add in some spice. I'm going to do 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And y'all know I'll probably resalt when I'm done, but I don't know. And I use pink Himalayan salt. It's full of electrolytes. And you know, on keto, you really need those electrolytes. Tuna noodle. Okay, Vicki, I'm going to figure out how to make that. If you will send me your regular recipe for the Vicki noodle. Vicki, if you'll send me your regular recipe for the tuna noodle, I'll see what I can do about flipping it. Make it a keto. I love trying new things. That's what I'm doing today, except this is nobody's recipe. I was sitting there last night and I was thinking about making green bean casserole because I love it, and I was like, I wonder how to make that. I started looking up some recipes for the green bean casserole, and I was like, that is not going to make it for a whole meal. So I figured I'm going to add some other things in there, flip it around a little bit, and that's what I did. So right so far in here, I do have heavy whipping cream, I have cream cheese, I have Parmesan cheese, and drained ground beef so far. And I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder. Alright, I'm going to stir it around. Everything looks like it's getting thick so quick. As soon as I stir this up, I'm going to add another liquid to it, I believe. Yep. It says to cook all this till it's thick, and it's already thick. and looks amazing. I'm ready to eat it already. I don't have to put nothing else in there. All right. So now I'm going to cook until thick, which I just did. I'm going to add in the green beans. Nope. I'm going to add in half a cup of chicken broth first. Got to get that chicken flavoring in there. I love it. So I'm going to add that in. Hi, Joe. Thank you for watching. Who else is on here? Elaine, thank you. Debbie. Hey, Debbie. I hope all is well with all of you guys. There's a lot of crazy stuff been going on in our world, hasn't it? It's so crazy these days. All right. I'm going to turn it up just a little bit, get it a little bit thick, and I'm going to add in the green beans. I'm putting in 2 cans of cans. Now, I didn't make them fresh. I do have fresh green beans and frozen green beans, but I'm not adding those today because I'm making a quick casserole. I got organic cut green beans at Walmart this morning. So all they had left was just a few of these. They had no other green beans. None. And the weird thing is they told me that they restocked all night, but there was no food there when I went. Almost all the shelves were empty. So I'm going to put in 2 cans of the green beans. And green beans are low in carbs. A lot of people on keto don't eat the green beans. Half a cup, I think, is 2 net carbs for half a cup. But I happen to like them, and y'all know I'm either dirty keto, low, or lazy keto. I don't count my macros. I don't count my macros at all. I just eat, drink my ketones, and feel great. All right, so I've stirred in the green beans. Brenda, how's Charles feeling today? Brenda, he's feeling better today. He does have surgery coming up. Joe says, me and my family has the flu. Oh, hope y'all don't get sick. Joe, I am sorry. I will be praying for you and your family. Take care of yourself. Everyone here is A-okay. We're doing great. Thank you so much for asking. But we'll be praying for your family. All right, so I added the green beans, stirred it together, and then this is how simple it is, you guys. You can make this in a cast iron skillet if you don't like to switch it from, let's say, from one pan to a baking sheet or a baking pan or casserole dish or whatever. This is Copper Chef, and Copper Chef I can actually put in the oven. So I've already preheated my oven to 350 degrees. 350 degrees is what I created it to. I think before I do it, I'm going to put in some pepper. Don't laugh. I love pepper. It doesn't come out of here very fast. And I will add more to it because I am a pepper freak. Y'all know I'm a vanilla freak. I like vanilla. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and add my onions. I did chop up 1/4 cup of onions for the flavor because I love onion. I didn't do more than that because it is high in sugar. So I went ahead and did that. Stirring it in. Now, like I said, after y'all see me put this together, I really, you're welcome, Joe. Debbie, I miss you too. You're going to have to come see us. I don't know what to call this. I want all of you guys that are watching today to send me some names after you see the finished product and tell me what you think I should name this casserole. All right, so here's what I got in it. I'm getting ready to top it off and stick it in the oven. And I will take pictures of it and post those pictures, especially when it's done. But I am going to do this because I have not checked it out. I'm going to see what it tastes like. Don't judge me. Oh my word. You guys, this is really, I think my whole family might like this. I was making them sloppy joes this afternoon, but I think they might want this. Alright, so what I was going to do is I'm going to sprinkle the top of it with some sharp cheddar cheese. Now, I really don't know if cheddar goes with Parmesan really well or not, but cheese to me is cheese. I just like cheese. Alright. I'm going to top it off with some cheese on top. And for the crunchy, in my casserole, hey Crystal, My daughter's on here. I'm putting these cheese whisps on here on top. I crushed them up. But I like crunching my casseroles, so I was like, this here is probably going to work out pretty good. It's basically made out of cheese and salt. Low in carbs, if you want a low carb snack. It's really good. You dip that in sour cream. Very good. Okay. Here's what it looks like. You see that? Oh my word. I will let you know when it's done. I'll take a picture of it after it's done so that you can see it. And I'll show you the finished product. I'm excited about this. Like I said, if you guys will do me a couple of favors. One, name my casserole. Give me a name for it. I don't know what to call it. Second, if you will share this out and comment, share so I'll know you did it, so I can add your name into the March drawing. The March drawing, you get to try the ketones for free. Free, you guys. I get mine for free, so it's easy to share. So if you want to try the ketones for free, share this out and type share it in the comments so I'll know it. And follow me if you don't want to miss it. Okay, so God bless you, you guys. Check out the picture that I will be posting later of the fish and finished product. Bye.